What's up? I'm HUGZ. That's Sam. Welcome
I thought that was a fart.
to HUGZ. Damn,
Ow.
you got a thick head.
You got a thick bicep.
To HUGZ. That's right. HUGZ. So today we're getting into The Legend of Korra, Season 2, Book 2, Episode 2. Last we left off.
That can be considered very, very, very offensive.
Why?
The L word. Loser. You know. Nice.
Last time these two losers left off. Korra's going off with her uncle.
Yeah.
Who is like some
Spirit controller.
Spirit controller. Wasn't he like in charge of like the other water tribe or whatever? Like
Yeah.
It's not the southern water tribe, it's the northern water tribe, I guess.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Every time. We've been sitting here for over an hour.
Whenever
and she
we
is
start
not...
recording, she's like, I want to get in.
Why? Why
I
is
wanna
it?
get
She
in
just
on the recording.
knows. She just knows. Did you
Maybe
take
it's
your
because
allergy
it's
meds?
Korra. No, I didn't. That's probably not good. There's a lot of talk of Tenzin having this tension about Korra going off and doing her own thing or learning from the uncle, and like he seems shady the whole time.
Right.
Okay? And there's this tension between them. Ends up, she's leaving. Tenzin and her, she says this is like the end of the road for them. She's going to go off with the uncle because he can like wrangle this evil spirit that just shows up.
Mm-hmm.
I fully believe that he like summoned it there or did something to make it come there just so he could save the day.
Right.
He
And
just seems super shady.
that was like our theory at the end of it.
Hypothesis.
Yeah, was that he like summoned it. I think you actually brought that up, and I was like, yes. Race the roof. He brought it in. He brought the spirit.
It's just he. Welcome to church. We got the spirit.
That's the new dab. The
well.
youth. The youth are like,
Yeah. Anyway, that's where we left off. She split up with Tenzin. She's going off with the uncle. And Tenzin is now going with his siblings, Aang's other kids, to Aang's home. To Aang's, like,
Yes.
ancestral home, I guess, or whatever.
Mhm.
So I'm guessing just the
and we also
air
found
temple.
out that that Aang had a daughter that was a water person.
We did a water person. We knew that he had a daughter, but we weren't
That she
sure.
was a water person. Yeah.
Which we figured with Katara, like,
Yeah, but we didn't know exactly how that worked with like cross.
yeah. Having,
Producing
like, different bender styles.
benders, yeah.
Because what can Boomy do? He can't
would
do
ass-
anything, right? He's just a... We haven't seen him do any kind of
I
bending,
guess
right?
I assumed he could bend air because
He was just a, like a military person, right?
yeah, I guess I just assumed he bent air because he was kind of like what he was wearing.
I mean, don't we all? Everybody's an airbender in their own way. Alright, but let's go ahead... Jump into it. See what's going down. The reaction link is in the description, sending you to the edited version over on Vimeo. Otherwise, you can watch the full version over on Patreon right now. Thanks for watching either way.
Knew this man was
Business.
shady.
Shady business.
We were wrong
But
that
they
he
needed-
called the spirit. Well, did he use the spirit to show her? You know what I mean? Like, what was it doing all the way where they were?
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Like, was there a way that he drew that spirit to them to get her there? You know, like I still
just feel
could
like
believe
they
that
took-
could happen.
They made everybody leave so they wouldn't be there to see all these ships coming in the first place to like shut stuff down.
Yeah.
I don't know. I knew this uncle was shady business. But then I'm like, well, the dad did stuff wrong. And then I was like, is it going to be one of those things where like it really wasn't the dad that like made the spirits angry? It was really, you know,
Right.
the uncle. But then it's like, no, he saved him and the dad owns up to like what he did wrong and what the dad did was wrong.
Yeah, but how did the brother know how to control the spirits?
I think it's
Like,
just
was it
kind of
just
like
like something that just...
it's just like an innate thing. Like you just like
Yeah.
do it type
Well,
of
see,
thing.
my thing is, you know, how we have the Avatar in this world and how she's like over the elements and stuff.
What is-
was the statue that the daughter was looking at?
What's
like,
her name? It's like
I don't
Janessa
I
or
don't
something like that.
know. I don't know. I don't remember her name. But I'm wondering, like, is there like another ability in this world that's like a spiritual woman, like
Well, so I was saying
like an
'cause the
angel
air,
of like spirits or something? I don't know. You get what I'm saying?
yeah, like an airbender that's just connected. to
Because the
spirit
way
realm.
she felt that and the way she was drawn to that, it's like, did she become that? Like, is that her? Like, does she have a certain ability?
I mean, she is Aang's granddaughter.
Right. Like, I feel like there's something, like, deep with that.
See, we talked about this a long time ago. Is like, could the Avatar have kids? Would it, like, what are the repercussions, or like, what is the fallout from that of an Avatar having kids? Like, because the Avatar has all 4 powers, and has all this special ability. And you know, like normal people, they have a kid, and it's like normally whatever they were. But also, he not only was he the Avatar, but Katara was also a very powerful waterbender. She could also bloodbend. Like she had these natural abilities beyond what a normal waterbender would have. So like you would think their kids, and through that their grandkids, would have special innate abilities.
Right.
I would expect Tenzin to be like the greatest airbender, even better than Aang like ever was, or have abilities from both. And that was the whole thing, is like, does it have to be one or the other? You know, type of thing. Like how does it transfer? Like we said, he could bend air and she could bend water, the daughter. Yeah. But it's like, can he secretly do more than that? Like, well, also, can the grandkids do more than that?
I thought that we heard that the daughter didn't have a bending ability.
No, the daughter isn't an airbender. She's a waterbender.
But does she bend water, or is it just her aesthetic?
I don't know. I thought
because I
heard
she was like a waterbender. Maybe someone told us that.
Because Boomy, I don't think is a bender at all.
Yeah, but the way that they were like, we're not airbenders. It was kind of like, I wonder if they like don't bend at all. And I feel like we.
For some reason, I feel like she's a waterbender. I don't know if we've seen it or just. It could also be her aesthetic, the Water Tribe aesthetic.
Right. I feel like at some point we heard that Tenzin
was the only one that could bend. He has the Earth Kingdom aesthetic.
Yeah.
Like the way he rocks like the Boomy clothes, you know?
Yeah.
But I could totally see his grandkids, having more abilities or more connection to the spirit realm. Even if they don't have the ability to do multiple like things, you know, air, water, whatever, I could totally see them having more of a connection to the spiritual realm because they came from like a spirit. Like the Avatar is like essentially like a spirit creature.
Well, the way that statue lit up, it's like I feel like I just feel like there is.
Well, and even before that, when she was just in the room with all the statues of the Avatar, she like
it, So there's something deep there. Also, I wonder if the dad's gonna like notice, like after he saw the light and like she did it, you know. I wonder if he's gonna continue. Or if he's gonna be like, they're not coming back. Like what? Like you would, like I wonder if he's gonna stop and kind of like wait for them or something, and then notice them not coming. They're already back at the town. The town?
Yeah. So I'm wondering if he's been taken and like locked up in that town. He would have got back to the town before they did, and they were already back at the town.
I thought they were still at the Southern Water Tribe.
That's their town. That's where his dad, her dad runs the south, and the uncle runs the north.
Yeah.
So the dad left when she like turned light. He already would have been back to the town before them because they got back to the town to see all the ships coming in.
So where the light was, isn't that town that's being invaded now?
No, where the light was is she opened the portal, and the light shot out of the portal to the sky. Because he looked back and saw the light going up, and then he was going back home.
Okay, so for some reason I was thinking that
was the town.
Where the light was is the town.
No. So she touched the portal, and light shot out of the portal into the sky, that beam of light up into the sky, created the Southern Lights.
Why did he need them to go... Why did they need to go open this portal to take over the Southern Water Tribe?
To get them away.
Oh, that was just like to get them away.
I think a distraction thing.
But like they're just showing up when they're already done and coming back.
Yeah, but I'm saying like I think they could allow, because he didn't want the brother to come with. He wanted the brother to stay in the town. Yeah. So I'm thinking they came and are like usurping his power, like taking the brother. And they didn't want Katara and her group like to be there to stop it. Because as okay she would be with like going and learning about the spirit realm and stuff, she's not going to be okay with them coming and like ganking her dad.
Right. I don't know. That's confusing me now because I'm gonna have to rewatch that because for some reason I was just like, I just felt like it happened differently.
Like how?
Like I felt like I explained like where the light was is where they were coming.
Well, yeah, but she touched the portal, and the light shot up from the portal.
I know that, yeah.
That wasn't in the town.
I know. They, like, traveled a distance, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
And then whenever they come back, then that's when these people are coming to take over.
Well, there were more ships coming, but there were ships that already docked.
Like, they were docking as they were looking down.
Yeah.
Like, very poorly timed if that was this whole plan.
But I'm saying some of the ships could have already been there for a little while, and, like, there was just more coming in. Because it looked like there were some that were already docked, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, it just seemed like they were just getting
in.
there kind of thing.
He might not have assumed that she would have been able to do it that quick. She did it pretty quick. She got in there and, like, she had a little bit of hassle, but then she was just like...
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She may have been more adept at it than he could have, guessed.
I guess.
I mean, obviously he set it up to roll in while they were gone, because they rolled in while they were gone.
Yeah, well, yeah, but it just... I don't know. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't know, like, if they grabbed the dad. Because they didn't meet up with the dad, right? He wasn't, like, waiting for them and they all came together, right? It was just her. See, because they're, like, already there.
So it just, like, literally cuts from her doing it to them just...
Because
they traveled, like, a distance.
There's the dad seeing the light way back.
Right.
And then
they see like, the light. And so, like, it literally cuts from...
And then they're coming back into the town. Hold on, let me mute this. We're just kind of looking at this.
It just cuts straight from them hugging, straight to them coming back.
See, that one's docking, but these two are already docked, and there's more coming in. And all these soldiers are in the town. So the dad would have already been back.
Oh, and the sun's coming up, so it means, like, because it was dark and the sun's coming up. I don't know. Yeah, I guess, too, like, I guess having that balance in the South also helps take over it, because it's like, I don't know.
I'm just saying we kind of knew the uncle was shady, and we never believed he wasn't shady, even though he was kind of like proved that he wasn't shady.
Yeah.
We both were like,
yeah.
We have trust issues.
Yeah.
In our apartment complex, lawn service people are
every time we try to record, like I said, they want them out.
I don't think it's that bad. It's when they come right up to the window that's real bad sometimes. If it's bad,
I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna have to just accept it. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like how it ended there. I don't know. I don't understand. Like had they come back and they already had been attacked.
Should have been occupied.
They already should have been attacked.
Yeah.
Like, because this whole mad scheme was to get her away, we think. And they come back and it's like, oh, okay, now they're going to, like, I don't know. That's just weird.
There were two ships that were already docked. So I'm wondering, like, if two arrived and, like, quickly took him. But also you got to think things didn't go to plan, because he didn't want the dad to go to begin with them. You know what I mean? So he would have planned, and this is a lot of speculation, if he's even trying to, like, take the dad. You know what I mean? Take his brother. Mm-hmm. But it's like...
I think he's just trying to take over the whole town.
But I think he's got to take the brother to take over the town. I think he's got to take her dad to be able to take over the town.
I don't know. I just think that everything... I mean, they're just arriving. Like, why not attack at night when she's gone? Not in the morning when she's coming home.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I don't know. And I mean, they aren't necessarily attacking, but they're definitely occupying.
There's a bunch of big ships rolling in.
And it showed all the troops like walking in, you know?
Yeah. And why would you need all those ships just to take one man?
But what I'm saying is they weren't like attacking, like it wasn't like the ships were attacking them, but they were definitely like occupying. Like all the troops were like rolling in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
you don't need that many people to take one man. Like
sometimes you do though. Especially if you got like loyalty of all his people, okay? And then also you got his daughter's avatar, and you don't know, she's a wild card. Realistically, he doesn't know.
But she's supposed to be gone.
Yeah.
We think.
But I'm saying a lot of it.
I don't know. I just think it's weird. I guess I'm gonna have to continue watching.
I do agree that it's weird, like that they would show up as she's showing back up, but I think that would just be a didn't go to plan type of thing, you know, or he underestimated.
Well, he should have stalled or something. I don't know. It's just so weird to me.
Yeah, because you would think that too. Like, well, we need to wait to see for something. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, well,
it's best
there's
that we
another
travel
part.
In the daylight. It's dark.
Something like that.
You know, let's set up tent here. Let's just hang out. Spirits
we need to make
calm.
sure the spirits stay in balance or something.
We're not going to get attacked because they're all happy.
No, something like that. I feel that.
Yeah.
I feel that.
And also, it's just weird too the way that it cuts straight from them being hugging at night after to them just cutting to it being daylight, and they're already just back at the town.
I kind of like that because it goes from like this sudden like celebration and like her like believing that she's doing like kind of what her uncle did and that she could like bring that change, and then it's like betrayal.
Yeah.
See, I like how it jumps.
I think
from,
that it doesn't really make sense. I think that what should have happened, since the dad was already like a ways, I think it should have him coming up to the hill, looking down, seeing them already attacking at the daylight,
or him looking back, seeing the light, and then him going to ride and like getting taken.
Yeah.
Something along those lines.
I think that if someone's going to be coming up to this hill looking down over the town, it should have been the dad because he was ahead.
Well, in the next episode, it may, because it kind of has that huge gap in time here, it may go back and show the dad coming up and
we just need to probably watch the next episode because I'm...
but it's a good episode.
Kind of not following it. I mean, I'm following what happened now, but I'm not liking it.
What is it? Chronological order of events?
I'm not liking the writing.
I don't know. I can understand your side. I kind of like the like jump from happiness to betrayal.
And it was just so fast. She got there, she went in, she touched it, boom. It was that easy.
Sometimes it'd be like that. All right, let us know what you thought in the comment section down below. Like it if you did. Sub if you don't already. Shout out to our patrons watching the full and early reactions up on Patreon. Thank you so much for your support. You really don't know what it means. It means the world. We love you guys.
Bye.